This is my review of the Brother MFC-J1205w. I'll share with you what I liked about using this printer and also what I disliked. So let's start with the positive side. I really like the fact that it has an ink cartridge for each colors. So you have magenta, cyan, yellow, and black. So if one of them runs out, you just have to replace individually that specific ink cartridge, comparing to other printers of this price range where all the colors are combined in one single ink cartridge. So if the yellow runs out, you have to change the whole cartridge, although you may still have some magenta and cyan in it. So this is great. Brother claims that the ink should last you around a year. This is why they called this printer the Inkvestment. Well, it really depends how much do you print. Out of the box, with the ink cartridge that it came with, it's able to print 750 pages. So again, it really depends. If you print 100 pages a month, well, this won't be enough. But for most people, this is not bad. So this printer will be cheaper to run compared to a 2-ink cartridge system, but more expensive comparing to a ink tank printer, but those cost a lot more. Another thing that I liked is that this printer is using Wi-Fi to print, but if you prefer using a USB cable, it has a port. It's just hidden, so we need to open the scan lid here, and the port is located right over there. Unfortunately, it does not come with the cable included in the box. You'll have to purchase one separately if you want to use this feature. Otherwise, if we take a look on the control panel over here, it's very simple to use. That's another positive in my opinion. Yes, it does not have any screen comparing to other printers, but at the end of the day, it's easy to understand what each button does. Over here, you can select on which kind of paper you're printing, so letter size, custom, or 4x6. You have a Wi-Fi button, power button, or if you want to do a copy, this big button over here is for a black and white copy, and the other one is for a color copy. There's no hidden menus, hidden features. Everything is well laid out, and since it's a simple printer, I don't think it needs a screen. The paper input tray is located right here, and it's able to hold 100 sheets of paper. You just need to pull it like this, open this lid. They could have made it easier to have access, I agree, but overall, this is where the paper goes. And since it's able to hold 100 sheets of letter size paper, you won't have to refill it that often. But one of the biggest positive, in my opinion, is the print resolution. If you're buying this printer to print pictures, this is great because it's able to print at a resolution of 1200 by 6000 dpi, and this is huge comparing to other printers of this price range. For example, the HP DeskJet 4255e that also sells at around $100. That one is only able to print at 4800 by 1200 dpi. And the Canon Pixma TR7820, again around the same price, it's only able to print at 1200 dpi by 1200. So this Brother printer can really give you great resolution. So if you're printing graphics, like over here, you won't see any pixels. If you're printing text, well, this is the easiest thing to print even for lower resolution printer. So obviously it looks very sharp and bold. But where it shines, it's when you're printing high detail pictures or drawings. Look at this. Everything is sharp and you cannot see any pixels because of that high resolution. This is in black and white, but I also printed something with a lot of detail in colors. And again, I'm really impressed. Definitely the best in class when it comes to details. So this is a big bonus in my opinion. Now this huge resolution comes at a cost, unfortunately, and this is speed. This printer does not print fast. So in black and white, if you want to print, you're gonna have a maximum of 16 copies per minute. And when I say 16 copies, it's something like this. If you're gonna print drawings or artwork like this one in colors, this can take up to 2 minutes to print or something around this time. So if you want high resolution, it comes at the cost of longer printing time comparing to the competitors. But again, those competitors are not able to give you these details. So you'll have to take a decision. Do you prefer speed over quality, or do you prefer quality over speed? Another thing that is missing is definitely the fact that it's not able to print on both sides of the paper. You'll have to switch this manually, put it back to be able to print on both sides. Again, at $100 price point, this is not that bad because not many competitors has this feature, but it would have been nice to get it included. I didn't talk about this, but it also comes with a scanner. The scanner is quite basic. It's not bad by any means. I don't want you to misunderstand me. It gives you great details for text and some graphics, but if you're gonna scan some artwork, like a painting, stuff like that, you better get something else. On my phone, I was able to scan at up to 400 dpi, which is, again, great for text, graphics, stuff like that. But for a painting with a lot of tiny details, I think there's better choices out there. I paired this printer with my smartphone and also computers, and generally it went well. Apart one time when I would try to pair it with my Android phone, I had to restart the printer because nothing was working. My phone wasn't recognizing the printer, so I only had to pull the power cable, put it back and restart from the beginning. But on my Mac and iPhone, it went super well. It took less than 3 minutes to set them so I can print using the Wi-Fi feature. And you can also scan using the Wi-Fi, so you get the results on your device. But overall, this is it. Do I recommend this printer? In my opinion, yes, if you are patient. For anyone who is looking to print pictures on glossy paper or plain paper like I did here, this is a great printer. For $100, it's hard to beat in terms of print quality. But again, as I said, you need to be patient. The fact that it's using these type of cartridge makes it cheaper comparing to other printers in this price range. But if you're printing, let's say 200 pages a month, you better get one of these Epson EcoTank printer where you have a ink tank for each colors, and these can last quite a while. They say that you can print around 4,000 pages, and I would say that they're not wrong. So this is cheaper on the longer run, but this printer cost quite a lot more than the other one. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked my video. If so, I'll put links in the description if you want to get this printer or another printer from Amazon. Every time you go through my links, you support my channel. Brother didn't sponsor me. I bought this printer with my own money, so I can give you my honest opinion. So by supporting me, it's always appreciated. If not, just leave a like, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.